What are you doing? Mommy's about to film. Yeah. Why don't you sit? Why don't you sit on the couch? Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, bye. You good? This is actually my second time trying to shoot this video. The first time I got it all done, thought I was in good shape, went to edit it, and there is no sound on the talking vlog. My technology betrayed me. Also, just know, if this project suddenly grows or shrinks at random throughout the video, it is 100% because I tripped over my own tongue and I needed to use some editing magic to make myself sound articulate. I'm trying something a little bit different this month. I do still have more plans for vintage and historical crochet projects as well as other crafting content, and I also want to expand on the bookish content on this channel as well. But one thing that I have discovered in my several months of doing YouTube now is that those polished project videos are a lot. They're a lot of work. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was really gung-ho about, like, I'm gonna post a video every month and it'll be great. And then life was like, oh, sweetie, no. If you subscribed for the crafting content and videos like I've been putting out before, don't worry, I do still plan to do those, but in between those projects, I will probably start doing more kind of chatty vlog videos like this. One, to keep the momentum going and try and build up the channel some more, but also to kind of help solidify what I want this channel to be. I have two goals for this channel. One, I love crafting and historical fashion, and I enjoy making and sharing projects like that. I have had a lot of fun producing my historical crochet videos, and I have also learned a lot from the folks who have commented on some of those. So if you're one of those folks, thank you. I really appreciate you. And if you subscribe to this channel for the crochet content, don't worry, there will still be more of that in the future. My second goal for this channel has to do with the fiction part of Stitch and Fiction. I am a writer, and I have plans to self-publish a series of romantic fantasy novels, and a big part of success in self-publishing has to do with just putting yourself out there and letting people know that you and your books exist. So, hello, I exist. The project I'm working on right now, I'm calling it a historical romantic fantasy. It's set in Victorian England, it's got supernatural elements and a heavy dash of romance. The vibes I'm aiming for are like Jane Eyre, but with demons. So if that sounds like something that you would like to read, I do hope you'll stick around because I will definitely be talking about it more on this channel as I continue on with my self-publishing journey. I don't have anything published yet. I'm finishing up an almost final draft of my first novel, and I'm currently working with beta readers before I move on to getting an editor. I am expecting it will be probably at least a year before I have something ready to publish. Hopefully not longer than that, but I don't know. This will be my first. I've written a couple drafts of different novels before, but this will be my first time actually going all the way through and trying to publish, so we'll see how that process goes. Definitely keep you guys updated as that happens. But in the meantime, historical romance and fantasy romance are big passions of mine, so I will definitely be making more content around those on the channel, in addition to the crochet and sewing stuff that I've already been doing. There's so much dog hair in this. Buddy, you're everywhere. Everywhere. One of my goals for this year is to read more self-published books. I did mostly stick to the traditional space for a while, but I do want to read more self-published works. And because of this, I finally broke down and got a Kindle. I resisted this for a long time. I was a paperback purist for many, many years, but It seems the most practical decision to finally get an e-reader. One, because I would like to self-publish, and most self-published books are sold as ebooks. It made sense for me to get familiar with this technology. But two, and probably the most important reason, bookshelf is running out of space. And if I need more books, I either have to purge the ones I already have, which I don't want to do, or get an e-reader so I can store more. So, e-reader it was. I do like the e-reader, maybe a little bit too much. It definitely feeds into that part of me that loves instant gratification, which, you know, it's fun. My wallet hates it, but it's fun. Instead of having to wait for something to arrive in the mail or having to actually go to a physical bookstore to get the next book in the series, I can just click a button and then I can tear through an author's entire catalog in like the span of a month. It facilitates binge reading like never before. I gotta mark off my rows so I remember what I'm doing with this sweater. My first binge read on my e-reader was Elisa Braden, just her entire catalog, all of it. She writes historical romance, and I really, really loved her style. I tend to like my romances with a bit of action and danger in them, and her Rescued from Ruin series was just the perfect mix for me between, you know, kind of typical Regency ballroom drama, but then also spies and kidnappings and all that fun stuff. So definitely recommend Elisa Braden. I am a huge fan of hers, and I am looking forward to the next one in the series. After that, I switched gears into the fantasy romance world, and I just last night finished the Bargainer series by Laura Thalassa. I believe the first novel in that series is called Rhapsodic, if you're interested in looking it up. I very much enjoyed that one as well. I feel like the hot fairy king trope is so pervasive in fantasy romance these days that it could almost be its own subgenre, and I'm here for it. Damn if I don't love it. More fairy kings, please. Just started reading her next series, the Four Horsemen series. I'm about 3 chapters into Pestilence as of this morning, so we'll see if I like that one as well. Anyway, that is all I have for you today. I know this was a departure from my normal content, so if you stuck it out through this whole video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And if you have any more book recommendations for me, are there any self-published authors that you really enjoy, please leave recommendations in the comments, because I'm always looking to add to my TBR pile, or list, now that it's not a physical pile. I will be back in the future with more of my typical videos, so you can look forward to more historical and vintage crochet projects along with sewing and bookish content. So if that sounds like your cup of tea and you're not already a subscriber, maybe hit that like button and subscribe before you go. In the meantime, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye! Sir, Mom's filming. Yeah, that's rude. Don't do that on camera. Don't do that on camera.